Hi guys, it's Alex. I want to talk to you today about anxiety and where it comes from, how we usually experience it, where else it comes from, where else it can come from, and what to do about it. And please excuse my unkempt hair. I was just at the gym, then I had a shower, then I have a thing in 20 minutes, and I still wanted to come on in between real quick and talk to you about anxiety, so the hair wasn't that important to me. So anxiety, the big A, the big feeling in the chest that is constricting and really tight and doesn't let us take a full breath and sends us into panic attacks and keeps us from wanting to do things and makes us make decisions out of fear and not out of courage and love, makes us not be our best self. And yet it's a part of us, it's a part of our being, that fear, that anxiety. And once we live in it, like on a daily basis even, then it's almost like a prison, like a physical prison that is basically like a too tight fence around your heart, like a clamp. And doctors prescribe medications, and a lot of things promise help. Lots of my clients have done so many things that my cat is with us. Hi, Derek. Lots of people have tried so many things to get their anxiety under control, and they're still not better. And excuse us, Kitty, we're doing something. She wants to go out, but I don't let her for several reasons, and I'm not being a mean cat person. I have my very strong reasons because she gets sick outside. So anyway, I don't know if she has anxiety. She sounds like it many times during the day. But yeah, anxiety keeps us in a bad place, keeps us, in our fear-based place, keeps us in a decision-making place that is not optimal. It keeps us snappy. It makes us not be the best partner. It makes us not be good at, increasing our impact or pushing our business or a company forward. Anxiety is just not a good sidekick, basically. So as the research gets stronger, a lot of connections are made between the gut health and anxiety, and sure, like that is such a big part of it, and a lot of what I've been working with my clients on for a while, and it gets them incredible results. But here's the but, there's not just that. You can't just work on the physical body with supplements and diet and nutrition and sports, and that is something that I highly encourage, and that is certainly something that you should consider if you're not doing it. But then our trapped emotions, our subconscious is 90 to 95% of all what we're doing, our behaviors, our our habits. A lot of the times we don't know what we're even doing that is causing us anxiety, because when you're on the inside of a jar, you can't read the label outside. So we have so many trapped emotions. We have so many inner blocks. We have so many subconscious beliefs, limiting beliefs. We have so many things that society tells us we should do to be happy and to be safe, yet they're making us feel even more trapped. And they're probably not the things that we want to do for the rest of our life. I made a video in here the other day about what do you want to be remembered for? And my guess is if you have anxiety, you're not spending your days with the things that you want to be remembered for. I made a video in here the other day about, are you being kind to yourself or trash talking yourself? And my guess is if you have constant anxiety, that is something you may be doing to yourself way more, and might not even notice it most of the time because it's a subconscious pattern. So how do we get beyond that? And how do we teach ourselves to use our body as a compass? That's what I like to call this, when we can really drop in and listen and teach our body to communicate with us so that it can tell us how we should spend our life, how we should spend our time, who we should open our hearts to, and how we can use all of this to get rid of anxiety, to have better habits, to increase our revenue if we have a business, to maybe make a career switch if we're not happy with what we've got going on, and do that without having anxiety over it. We're just taking step by step, really, in a very safe and educated way, without needing to have anxiety over finally going to do what you love. Or if you're already doing what you love and you still have anxiety, how to get beyond that and really make the impact, increase your revenue, increase the number of people that you can reach. Because as we are in this society, in this world, and we're living here, we see everyone has been affected by the negative virus, including politics, but I think they pretty much live in the negative virus. But anxiety, depression, it's spreading like a bad virus, and we need to get the antivirus out, the antidote, the vaccine. And the vaccine really only helps if you don't have it yet, but we need to really get that cure out. And the cure is simple. The cure is, something that we can learn. It's not medication. It's learning how to take care of us. Take care of ourselves, and really learn how to use our bodies as a compass for that. And the body includes the physical body, the emotional body, and our gosh darn mind that keeps talking to us so crazily on a day-to-day basis. And learn how to make the mind not your boss, but make the mind your servant, so that it can serve you as the genius that it can be. But it's not a good leader. The mind has crappy ideas. The mind is full of subconscious. And that's the thing that we need to figure out how to get access to in order to not have it rule over us anymore. Because who likes to make subconscious decisions? Who wants to be ruled by something that we don't even know all day? So I believe those three things, that's to me is like the Holy Trinity that is causing anxiety and depression. Is gut health is totally off. The emotional connection to ourselves is totally off. We don't know how to access our emotions, and we don't know how to access our subconscious to help heal those wounds in a very wonderfully simple, easy way, so that we can make everything work together more smoothly and become more of a whole person every day. So that's, to me, the Holy Trinity is the gut, the mind, and the emotions. And we need to really not leave any of those out, or else we can get temporary betterment, we can get a little bit better, but that subconscious is just such a big one that we can't leave out. And the brain causes us emotions, and the gut can talk to the brain. So how scary is that if we leave that all up to chance, or up to the pathogenic gut bugs, or if we leave that all up to what other people have put into our brains subconsciously for our entire life. That's not good. We need to take control of our ship again and really be on it, be our own captain, so that we can rid ourselves of the anxiety naturally, because it doesn't have to be there. It sits in our hearts for a reason. We need to work with it. We need to look at it. We need to ask what it's doing, and really teach our bodies how to get rid of it, because the answer is very individual for each one of you. For some of you it might be more from the gut, for others it might be more from trauma or some subconscious patterns. So it's really important to really understand yourself more. And we don't get taught that in school. I think they should have lessons about that stuff in school. They should really teach that. And I'm actually going to offer some of that stuff at my school, just, for the older kids to really learn how to access that themselves more. And that we don't have to be a slave to what's been put into us, that if we have patterns or trauma or things that we're always saying, I don't want to become like my parents. Yeah, because you don't have to. And even if you have already become like your parents, that it is not something you have to stay if that's something you don't want to do. I mean, a lot of parents are awesome, and if there are parents out there and we want to but we can pick and choose what we want to be like. We can take the awesome parts of all the people that we've ever met, make them a part of us, and we can ditch the crappy parts that aren't letting us grow, that are, keeping our business stagnant, that are not bringing us new clients, that are keeping our impact small when we have so much to say and so much to do in the world. And anxiety is a big part of keeping us down. So let's not try to fight it. Let's try to work with it and listen to it, and really having you learn how to listen to your body with all the symptoms and everything that it's trying to tell you. And I'm working on something. I'm going to post it here in the group. I'm going to work on something really exciting where I'm going to be offering something for all of you very soon. It just came up in my meditation for me this morning, and I'm super excited to share it with you all. If you want to be notified or tagged in this, then please drop your name here in the comments, or say I want to something so that I know, and then I can figure out how to tag you in the announcement so that you don't miss it, because I know group messages are oftentimes they're not always showing up in everyone's feed. So if you want to be notified about the announcement of the exciting thing that I've got brewing for you all, then post a comment in this in the comments here for this live, and I will tag you when it happens. So that is it for today, and I'm super excited to share this with you all. Just remember, you don't have to be in this. There is lots of good stuff coming your way, and life is exciting. You don't have to stay stuck. And if you are stuck now, then that's where you are, but that's a good place because it's a vehicle, even though it's not moving because it's stuck. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So let me just see if there are any comments. Thanks, Derek. You're the best too. And if you're watching this later, it'll be a day or two before I announce this, so you'll have a little time to watch this and drop your name or your interest in the comments, so I know that I'll be tagging you. And keep it going, people. Don't give up. We'll see you soon. Bye.